What is up? How is everybody doing? It is Nick here, and today we got ourselves a story time. That's right. How long has it been? How long has it been since your boy has dropped a story time? I don't know. Let's go back.
Than usual. So go ahead, take a seat, grab some popcorn, grab your cat, grab your dog.
Way too long. And I know y'all are going to be like, Nick, we know what's coming next. I don't care. I'm going to continue to make the announcement until the problem is taken care of.
You should definitely sub.
Side note, it is 1:30 in the morning as I'm making this video. I'm probably going to wake my whole family up, but your boy can't sleep, and we got a video that's due Friday. It's currently Wednesday. I uploaded my Wednesday video. If you haven't already checked out oh my goodness, I can't even speak. Go ahead and check out my video from Wednesday, which is today, which is actually yesterday because it's 1:30 in the... Bro. Now, because I was in high school, I wasn't able to tell a lot of high school stories. Nick, why weren't you able to tell a lot of high school stories? Because my teachers knew about my TikTok videos. Now, real quick, go ahead and put yourself in my shoes. Think about the TikTok videos I made. Imagine your teachers knowing about them, watching them, and talking to you about them. I had plenty of weird encounters with teachers, and honestly, I would say it was probably the most annoying part of TikTok. When I was in high school, that is, was just dealing with it, having teachers find out, and having your school find out about it. There's just a lot of problems. It all started my junior year in sports marketing. We had to do a project. We had to come up with a dream vacation, or if you would take a family on a vacation, where you would take them and what you would show them. Very simple stuff. The name of the class was sports marketing. Hardly anything to do with sports. I mean, it was just the biggest lie. If your school offers sports marketing, do yourself a favor and don't take it, because that is false advertising if I've ever seen it. Now, me being the funny guy I am, I decide to do Chernobyl. That is where I would take a family on a dream vacation. And I get in front of the class, I give a couple, I tell some good jokes, I get a couple of laughs here and there. I sit back down, I get an A, and after class, teacher comes to me and goes, "Hey man, that was just as funny as your TikToks." And that brought me to a halt. You do not understand the fear that was struck inside of me when he said that. Because I was cool with him, I love this teacher, but when he said this to me, I thought, what other teachers know about this? This is one of the many annoying incidents I would run into in high school. Next up, I'm in psychology, AP psychology. Oh yeah, AP, boy was not that dumb. I dropped the class second semester. I'm sitting there and we're talking about the psychology behind buying, spending, selling, all this, and how it's used in marketing and things like that. And you know how teachers always try to call people out that aren't paying attention. If you think I was paying attention for 1 second, you're mistaken. Sitting there and my teacher goes, "Nick," completely catches me off guard. She goes, "If you were to take all the money you've acquired with your TikTok fame and buy one thing," once again, my heart sank into my chest. First thing she got wrong was she thought I made money. Wow, I wish I had a whole bunch of money to spend on stupid stuff we learned in psych. But no, not very happy that she called me out in front of the entire classroom. I was actually very upset. I answered the question, whatever. And you know how sometimes if you miss school, or in high school at least, you miss school, you come back the next day, let's say you had a quiz or a test that you missed, they'll send you out in the hallway, they say, "Go ahead, go out in the hallway and take this test." It was one of those days for me. I missed the previous day, I think I was sick, something was wrong. And my teacher said, "You know what, when you get back tomorrow, you can go ahead and take it out in the hallway." So I'm out in the hallway with 2 other people. I'm not gonna give out names. We got person 1, person 2, and yours truly. Now, these 2 start immediately cheating on the test. And here's the thing about your boy. My test average in that class was about 60%. I dropped the class second semester. I don't know if I already told you that. My average was a 60% on every test. And they offered me answers. Now here's the thing. I could have taken the answers. I could have cheated on the test. But there is no way that bullshit is getting past my teacher. Me, who's getting 60s on every quiz, randomly gets a 100 out of the middle of nowhere. It's not happening. So those 2 continue to cheat. I'm chilling. And would you believe it? When no one's paying attention, boom, teacher opens the door. Hello? Busted. Those 2, thing 1, thing 2, get the f*** out. I'm chilling. She starts going out on these people talking about academic dishonesty, give me your tests, takes them into the room, and shout out to Thing 1 and Thing 2 because she asked them if I was cheating as well. They told her, we offered it to him, he said no. So honestly, on a real note, I appreciate that. I finished my test, I think I got like a 47 on it, turn it in, and then I sit back down and everyone leaves the classroom, but she tells me to stay back. I'm like, okay. What's happening? No, you guys, no. He says, I'm sorry for making this joke. I'm sorry for calling you out like that. You know, you weren't paying it. It's cool, it's whatever. You know, I'm like, it's cool, it's all right, I get it. And then she looks me in my eyes. She looks me in my eyes and says, how much money are you making? Who do you think you're talking? How would you like it if I was like, ma'am, how much are you making? You're not gonna like that. This is when I was like at 200,000 followers on TikTok. And I'm just like, ma'am, I don't know what you want from me. I give her some fake number. She's like, well, good for you. I leave the classroom. I don't really like her that much after that day. Not only did she call me out, but she started asking personal questions. I don't know if I'm just tripping, if it's just a me thing, but I feel like that's not a question you really ask somebody. However, those two mini stories pale in comparison to the grand finale. The story of all stories. The thing that made me the most aggravated in high school. I'm in this class, I'm not even gonna give the subject because people that went to my high school know exactly who I'm gonna be talking about. But there was this teacher I had, and me and him, we just had some beef. We never really saw eye to eye. It's not like I was a troublemaker. I didn't go out of my way to do things, but I just didn't really like the way he taught. I think he kind of got the vibe from me that I didn't like the way he taught. You're just gonna walk around, hand out packets for everyone to do. Don't even teach the class, just keep handing out packets. Oh, you're coming to me for a question? Why didn't you read the packet? One of those teachers. I like to try to get under my skin, do things like that. I never really let it get to me, but it's towards the end of the year. It's towards the end of the year. This is my senior year, mind you. This is past junior year. We've reached senior year now. We have some more followers. I want to say we had around 500,000 followers at this point. Life is, you know, we're chilling. And this was before COVID hit. This was before we all got sent home. Fun fact for you guys, if you scroll all the way down on this channel, you're gonna find a video where it's titled Last Day of School Vlog ? Now, I predicted that this was gonna be our last day of school. And you rewatch that vlog, it's kind of crazy. I nailed it right on the head. But anyway, that's besides the point. One day, I walk into the class, I sit down, homeboy's sitting over there at his desk, probably eating a bagel or something. Don't even get me started. Whole class comes in, files in. Every day he'd start off with something on the board. We'd usually have to respond to a prompt, write down in a journal how we feel about a certain quote, or maybe even a video. And today was a video. And would you know it? It was a compilation video. Somewhere out there on YouTube, someone made a Nick Woolley best videos compilation. Now, I have made those personally on my account. Anytime I feel like I have a good group of videos I can put together and put on YouTube, I go ahead and do that. But this is from a different account. And it's up on the board. And the crazy thing is that it has about 700 views, which means this guy had to go searching. He had to dig deep. This is premeditated, people. I am fuming. Class. Turns out one of your classmates is a jokester. This is not gonna go well. So don't worry, no prompt today. We're gonna go ahead and watch this. I will say my classmates in that class, I was really chill with. It was a smaller class. It was, I wanna say 10 people at most. Not that many people, but I didn't like it. We're sitting down, watching it, and I don't know if you guys know this, on TikTok, I cursed a little bit here and there. And the whole time, homeboy's got this, you know, he's got that stupid look where he's like, you know, trying to look at me, just making sure he's pissing me off. I couldn't tell you the last time I was this embarrassed in my entire life, but it's whatever. It's over. The video ends. It was only like 3 or 4 minutes. I don't know. They couldn't have found more funny videos, I guess. I think that's all they could find. The class, you know, was actually laughing, which made me feel a little better because it was my friends and they were like making me feel better about the whole thing. They were laughing. So I was like, okay. It's cool, whatever, done. Class is over. Just like the other teacher goes, Nick, can I see you after class? I was ready to go to jail at this point. Honestly, I was ready to face expulsion. I was so angry and I didn't know what was gonna go down after this class, but I said, sure, I'll be here. Class ends, and this is a very weird moment in my life because I sit there, he says, take a seat. I go, okay, this is it. He's gonna say some, here we go. He looks at me and he says, you know, I find these videos actually really funny and I think they're really creative. It was a weird moment this guy and I have. This teacher that I had hated all semester, this teacher that made my blood boil, the guy that crawled under my skin. He's one of those guys that doesn't seem like they ever really have fun or has any sense of humor at all, but him saying this felt kind of nice. This is when it all comes full circle. He says, I've talked to the other teachers, I've talked to all of them, and they all told me the same thing. They said they brought it up to you and you were embarrassed. And you were embarrassed of these videos. So that's why I put it up as the bell ringer today for everyone to watch. And you notice how they all laughed? You have no reason to be embarrassed. Holy shit, what a moment this man gave me. I went from being 99% sure he wasn't gonna go home to his family that night to being like, wow, he went from the worst teacher I ever had to a guy that's not so bad. It was just a cool moment in high school, and it's one that I can look back to, and I feel good about, you know, and I feel like you guys would understand that as well. Fast forward to college. I get to my school, and it's in Indiana. I'm not getting recognized like I used to here in Illinois. I'm not meeting a bunch of new people. COVID, the mask is on. No one recognized. It's awesome. It is sweet. I don't have to deal with anybody. I can just learn and do what I'm there to do. Play volleyball in school. I even made a TikTok about it at the school, and I said, guys, it's going great. No one here really recognizes me. This is pretty awesome. I don't have to deal with professors asking me about it. I don't have to deal with people on my ass about it. This is sweet. Nobody knows. That lasted about 2 weeks. I'm in the middle of class. Teachers talking to everybody, talking about social media, and if anyone, he says, is anyone in here a TikTok influencer? Now, I also made a TikTok about this. I kept my mouth shut. There was a girl, though, that raised her hand and goes, I have 30,000 followers on TikTok. Everybody in the class starts going crazy, and I'm like, cool, you know, she take the heat off of me. Whatever. Next day rolls around. My teacher gets back on the topic of TikTok. He's very interested in this. He starts talking to the girl about it. And for whatever reason, this girl goes, yeah, but I'm not at Nick's level yet. And my boy, my professor, love him to death. Love him to death. This professor, one of the best. He goes, oh, word. Nick, you on TikTok? I was a little stupid. I thought that if I said no, no one would question it because no one had asked me about it before. No one had brought it up. So I looked at him and I said, no, I'm not on TikTok. What a mistake that was, because everybody and their moms in the classroom started going crazy. People I had not even talked to before start to go crazy. People I had never even met in my life start going crazy. They're like, oh no, you got 700,000, dude. Oh no, you make those volleyball videos. Hey, you make the Chiefs pregame videos. What are you talking about? So I guess it turns out everybody in the world in the classroom knew exactly what was going on. The professor is like, oh, seriously? All right, I gotta check your videos out. I'm sitting there like, God, what the just happened? I will say though, it's much easier in college when people find out about your TikTok and stuff, because it's like, they're like, cool, whatever. In high school, it's apparently, for whatever reason, the biggest deal in the world. And when the teachers find out, they like to toy with you. And I didn't like that. I mean, still, I don't really like it when teachers find out about stuff, but I feel like everybody feels that way. Like, imagine if a teacher followed you on Instagram. How would you like that? You probably wouldn't. But it's, at the end of the day, what I learned is it's whatever, and it's not that big of a deal. And most of all, that's just an extra view or an extra follower you have. So it's honestly not a terrible thing, looking back on it. Hindsight 2020. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you could, please subscribe and comment, like, share, do all that fun stuff. As you guys know, I'm gonna start doing Q&As about once a month I wanna do. So if you guys just wanna drop comments on YouTube videos, drop questions, those will all be eligible to be picked for the Q&A. So go ahead, drop them any video you want. I like, or at least try to like every single comment and read them all. So I appreciate you guys. 12,000 subscribers, we're going strong. We keep going up. Let's keep doing it. Love you guys and see you later.